He put his hand on my leg, started touching me.
He just bent down and rammed his tongue down my throat.
He just thrust his hand between my legs and there's nothing I could do.
I'm left speechless as to how he was able to get away with it.
It could hardly be further from the image Jimmy Savile cultivated over many years as a TV star and charity fundraiser. In life, a national institution, a friend of royalty and prime ministers.
Well, congratulations.
A year after his death, he was exposed as a paedophile, predatory and prolific. He found easy targets among the starstruck young girls in his TV audiences, during the shows and later in his dressing room. Savile picked victims in the hospitals where he was welcomed as a celebrity volunteer and allowed unchallenged access to patients. He was a popular visitor to children's homes like Haute de la Garenne in Jersey, where staff let him roam freely among residents. The final report will detail how he preyed on the vulnerable, even children who were dying.
He sits alongside the Harold Chipmans, the Fred and Rosemary Wests, the Moors murderers. I think he's up there with them, and in fact I got an email from somebody yesterday saying that he should be referred to as a murderer because he murdered the spirit and the soul of so many people.
Over the years, several police forces failed properly to pursue complaints against Savile. He was questioned but never charged. Several times he was confronted in television interviews, here on the programme When Louis Met Jimmy.
Are you basically saying that so tabloids don't, pursue this whole isn't he a paedophile line, basically?
Yes. Oh, how do they know whether I am or not? How does anybody know whether I am? Nobody knows whether I am or not. I know I'm not.
A new investigation, Operation U-Tree, was launched in October. Eventually, 450 people made official complaints against Savile. Police formally recorded 199 allegations across 17 forces. Most were of sex abuse. 31 victims said Savile raped them. Transsexual Stephen George was a patient at Broadmoor Secure Hospital, where he says Savile assaulted him.
For those that had gone while he was still living to the police, they must be absolutely furious, and there were, I understand, quite a few. But, I mean, I experienced the same sort of, almost cynical laughter when I tried to report him when he was alive.
The report will detail only the crimes relating to Savile, because that investigation has finished. Two other strands of Operation U-Tree are still being pursued. Allegations against Savile committing crimes with other people, and claims made against other suspects not connected with Jimmy Savile. The allegations against Savile span 50 years, and they've prompted investigations not just by the police, but by health authorities and the BBC. It's likely there is much more to uncover. Martin Brunt, Sky News, Scotland Yard.